Our original live action titles, like the Caught in Traffic series, are available exclusively through Patreon. But in order to have live action title purchasing power, you gotta click that join button and grab your channel membership. When you click the join button, you're gonna see me in video form along with a list of all the other perks that will come with your membership, such as ad-free early access viewing to all of our core videos like this one. If you're not looking to spend quite that much money though, you can always click the Super Thanks button and send us a smaller donation along with getting your comment highlighted. And as always, don't forget to click that thumbs up button and follow all of the other necessary steps in order to enable all notifications by clicking that bell. Thanks again and enjoy the video.
And if you're watching this video, then that means part 2 of Caught in Traffic 2 is now officially released. For anybody who got part 1 last month, you would just keep the same pledge level, the same reward tier on Patreon. Just continue that through to this month to get part 2. If you started part 1 this month, then you will get part 2 next month. We're only releasing 1 part per month for each patron. So that's how part 2 is being released, but it is officially available right now for anyone who got part 1 last month. Now, also in this video, we're talking about 2 main things. We're talking about expanded eligibility for Caught in Traffic 2, as well as multiple sales we're running on Patreon. None of this is applicable unless you have a channel membership. Obviously, we talked about this. Same goes if you're trying to get Caught in Traffic Part 2, Caught in Traffic 2 Part 2 this month, you have to have kept your channel membership. So without the channel membership, clicking the blue join button here, none of this is relevant. But if you have your channel membership, we have 2 forms of expand, and they are so low cost. This is not $10 a month, $20 a month. It's less than that. It's $5.99 US, and there'll probably be a promo code applied to your first month from YouTube as a discount. So they are not expensive. 2 forms of expanded eligibility for Caught in Traffic 2. I'm going to start with the first one, and then I'm going to tell you about some sales, multiple sales we're running on Patreon that are going to help ease the financial burden of getting involved in this a little bit. And then I'm going to tell you the second way of expanded eligibility for Caught in Traffic 2. So, if you have your channel membership, as of right now, October 15th, we are expanding Caught in Traffic 2 eligibility to anybody who has ever sent us anything. Anyone who has ever pledged anything on Patreon or bought a channel membership. So if you sent us $1 6 years ago, you are eligible for Caught in Traffic 2. This just opened up eligibility for Caught in Traffic 2 to hundreds of additional people. Before it was people who had bought a live action title prior to September 9th. Now it is anyone who has ever sent us anything up to October 15th. So hundreds of extra people are now eligible. I mean, if you never bought a live action title before, are you going to start buying one now? I really don't know. But we just expanded it to hundreds of extra people. Now, like I already said, you do have to have a channel membership. And the prerequisite of having bought the full version of the original Caught in Traffic is still in place. I don't believe I'm ever going to get rid of that. I think Caught in Traffic 2 is going to be an exclusive title for those who have bought the original. I think that's how I'm going to keep it. So about that. So if you want to watch the sequel, you have to watch the original. Well, I'm going to help you with that too, because now we're moving over to some Patreon sales to go with the expanded eligibility. For anybody who has ever sent us anything, that's hundreds and hundreds of people now with this expanded eligibility, you can get the original Caught in Traffic at 35% off of the standard price. We are taking the original full version of Caught in Traffic from $70 down to $45 for anyone who is eligible for Caught in Traffic 2, who has sent us anything in the past. I had sent an email out, a mass message on Patreon and an email telling everybody that who had bought a previous live action title that you got this discounted price of $45. Now we're expanding it for hundreds of extra people. Anyone who has sent us anything over the years, previous patron or channel member, Caught in Traffic, the original, $70 down to $45. Now, if you already bought the full version of Caught in Traffic and you're thinking, well, hey, I paid full price, so I have another sale, a second sale for you as well. And this also applies to anyone who takes the Caught in Traffic sale, who buys it right now for $45. Anyone who has the original full version of Caught in Traffic can now get any of our other live action titles for the same price as Ambushed. So $30 for Ambushed, $30 for Nap It on the Job, $30 for Adventures in Babysitting, $30 for Double Trouble. Double Trouble, I think right now the full price is $60, so you can technically get Double Trouble for half off if you've bought the original Caught in Traffic. And I think Adventures in Babysitting is $55, and Nap It on the Job is either $45 or $50. So you can get, and the Escape File I think is $45. So you can get anything, any full title except for Caught in Traffic. Once you own the original Caught in Traffic, you can get any full title for the $30 cost of Ambushed. So that's a second sale. That's, for people that have already bought the full version of Caught in Traffic and can't take advantage of the $45 sale. So that's two sales, two big sales on Patreon, big discounts, like I said, up to half off for Double Trouble, close to it for Adventures in Babysitting, and 35% off the original Caught in Traffic. Those are sales for anyone who has ever sent us anything. So if you bought a live action title in the past, if you sent $5 4 years ago, you're eligible for these sales. Okay? And now I'm going to get to the second form of expanded eligibility for Caught in Traffic 2. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, that's great for people who sent something in the past, but I've never sent anything and I want to see this new title, which I feel like you should probably want to see some older stuff first. So what I can do for you, if you want to get involved in this, if you want Caught in Traffic 2, and again, everything I've just talked about is only applicable if you have a channel membership. If you click that blue button and gotten this low-costing channel membership, that's the only way any of this is possible. For brand new patrons, for brand new members, for people that have never sent us anything, you can also now have access to Caught in Traffic 2. And here's how it's going to be. On Patreon, we have an option to buy everything. It is called the Complete Collection. It is our highest level reward tier. It is $225. For $225, again, requires the low-costing channel membership. If you buy the Complete Collection on Patreon for $225 US, you get Ambushed and all of its bonus videos, the full Escape File, the full version of Nap It on the Job, the full version of Adventures in Babysitting, full version of Double Trouble, full version of the original Caught in Traffic, and now also part 1 of Caught in Traffic 2. So for the Complete Collection price, which previously excluded Caught in Traffic 2, you can get the full version of everything we have made, all the other bonus videos with them, the DID school videos, everything on Patreon, the full collection, the Complete Collection, everything we've made, full versions, plus part 1 of Caught in Traffic 2. So with the channel membership and the Complete Collection pledge, you're talking, probably like $230 plus tax, something like that. But it gets you everything, full versions of everything. So that is what we have running right now. That is the sales, multiple sales, and expanded eligibility for Caught in Traffic 2. So everyone right now is technically able to get in on Caught in Traffic 2. And if you've pledged something in the past, you have discounted prices to get the original Caught in Traffic to get you eligible for Caught in Traffic 2. So this is, I feel like pretty fair and pretty good way to get everybody involved who wants to be. Obviously, we are in a fundraising phase right now. We need to raise funds because we have big projects planned in the future. So we need, people to step forward and help us out with that. So this is the best way to do that. So that is it for Caught in Traffic 2. Like I said, Part 2 officially released. There are your multiple sales, multiple forms of expanded eligibility. And now, just very quickly, I guess we will talk about the other KK related stuff. You probably saw a recent community post. Episode 294, the secondary version that was in the playlist, also became blocked worldwide. I don't know what triggers it. I don't know what is triggering this one claim to change. Just like what happened on this channel, I don't know if it's view count, watch time, something is triggering this to change. Very strange. I don't know how it all works on the setup end of the content manager. I just know that I had to delete it again. And the only thing that exists of 294 right now is a prototype patron-only version that is missing one of the custom little custom edits I made, but otherwise is the same. Patrons can see that. I'm not going to give it out because if I do, it's probably going to turn just like the other ones turned. So that's, I don't know. I'm remaking 294. Like I told you, the project is started. It's a very complex project. It was complex even without the copyright claims. Now that I have to deal with those, it just makes it harder. So it's going to take some time. And obviously, we have other things planned that I'm working on. So it's something I'm working on in the background. And, you know, I would like to have it out by December publicly, like the middle of December for the ad money, because I know it'll be popular. But if I can't get it out by the middle of December, it's probably not gonna be until the spring. Honestly, it's complicated. I don't want to spend too much time on it. It's just kind of going to depend on what happens. But what we're really getting ready to get into are the KK Olympics. And as the time I'm making this here this morning, as far as I know, Recap 27 is totally done. I have it uploaded on both channels, both versions. Here even on the official channel, I know the claimant has signed in multiple times since I uploaded it here, and it seems to be unclaimed, so I believe it is done. I'm gonna knock on this wood here. Yeah, I think 27 is ready to go, and probably tomorrow you'll be seeing publicly. Members have already seen it. Channel members do have exclusive posts that they get as well. There's a lot of benefits with being a channel member, so click that blue join button. Members have already seen this. I got a little preview photo out. Half of the countries, so there's the flag picture, our KK Olympics flag picture, has the gag faces of the damsels on their flag. Half of them, excuse me. So it's a little preview of what's to come. Curious if you guys can identify any of the scenes. But there'll be a full one eventually with all the faces on all the flags. But yeah, KK Recap 27 is going to drop for channel members very soon, which means that Recap 26 will go public. And yeah, once Recap 27 is out for members and 26 is public, then I'm diving into the actual KK Olympics, the new episode, starting with episode 301. Once 301 is members only, then Recap 27, since it technically kicks off the KK Olympics, will go public once 301 is members only. Then once 302 is members only, 301 will go public. Then once you get to 304 for members only, then 302 will go public. And eventually members are going to be 5 episodes ahead. That is the plan. So that's what we have coming here soon. And yeah, that's kind of it. With Recap 27, you know, it's Olympics themed because it is Team USA, but there is a photo that I saw. I'll probably end up showing on the community board eventually. Yeah, I didn't pay attention during the TV newscast during the episode, but it is not the Olympics. It is some kind of just swimming championship with Team USA going there. It actually says it on the TV, I think. But yeah, I mean, obviously the Olympics weren't held in Germany in 2007, but No, I always think I kind of knew it wasn't the actual Olympics with the Team USA swim team, but it could be. They could go to the Olympics like the next year, so whatever. But no, Recap 27, very popular original episode. So I think you guys are really going to enjoy that. And all of the KK Olympics episodes are pretty top notch. I think you guys will enjoy them for sure. So that is what I have here. Get into Caught in Traffic and Caught in Traffic 2. Take advantage of the expanded eligibility and the sales that we're running on Patreon. Grab your channel membership, and I'm going to see you guys soon. Thanks for all the support. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to do some kind of crazy face for the thumbnail. So, a sale?